Oh, hello there. Welcome. How may I direct your dreams tonight? What? You're looking a bit confused. Is this your first time at the Dreamscape? Oh, that's wonderful. I always love seeing a new face. I love getting to help the mortals craft their perfect dreams. Well, you are a very lucky mortal indeed, for it seems that your subconscious has led you here. This is the realm between waking and sleeping, where your subconscious takes over, and together you and I find your perfect dreaming experience. Exactly. Very exciting. So, I have quite a lot of pre-made dreams here. All sorts of wonderful experiences with a lovely balance of adventure, romance, nostalgia, serenity, perhaps. What exactly would you like to focus on today? You're not sure. That's all right. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps I could take a moment to read your energy. Find out what exactly it is that your subconscious needs tonight. Wonderful. One moment. There we are. This is my oral wand. It will help me just get a good feeling as to what you need, alright? Okay, so you don't need to do anything for this. If you would like to just take a few deep breaths, that can help the process, but you don't have to, alright? But if you would like, you may breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Interesting. You know, I have a few dreams that I think could work, but I happen to have a bit of time before my next scheduled consultation. Perhaps what would be best for you is a brand new custom dream crafted specially for you. Does that sound alright? Good. I think this will be quite fun. Wait, I think... You know what? I need to go and grab a new dream vessel, alright? I will be right back. You just sit back and wait for just a moment, okay? Alright, I won't be long. While you're waiting for the Dreamscaper, now would be a wonderful time to talk about our sponsor today. Aura is an award-winning mindfulness and sleep app that's already used by 8 million people worldwide. It's an all-in-one app where it combines really anything that you might need for your mental health, whether that's sleep aid, meditation, hypnosis, therapy even, life coaching, all in one convenient place. Setting up your account with Aura is super easy too. From the very beginning, Aura starts to learn what your needs are and what your content preferences are, and personalizes your selections right from you. For anyone seeking easily accessible, personalized mental well-being support, Aura offers the most comprehensive mental wellness platform that features expert-led meditations, daily sleep tracks, CBT programs, live sessions, ASMR, and a nurturing community. Aura combines both the breadth and quality of the world's most extensive wellness resources and adapts to each person's unique needs, helping you find peace, reduce stress, sleep better, and experience greater well-being. Now, since you're here watching ASMR on YouTube, I would guess that you probably either need some help sleeping, need some help relaxing, or are just looking for something to help with your mental well-being a little bit. I'm in exactly the same boat. I listen to things on YouTube pretty regularly, but if you're like me, then you've been getting an increasing number of ads, and YouTube has been taking away a creator's ability to even choose when and where those ads happen, which is a little bit frustrating. But that's why Aura has been such a great tool, because it is completely ad-free. You can turn off the screen too. You can customize everything that you want in the app to curate exactly what you need at the time. And it has been a really, really great stress-free tool to use. You can also filter your results from the duration that you want to listen to. So whether you have 3 minutes of time or whether you have an hour, you can find a track that works for you. You can even filter by different accents, different types of voices, all different kinds of things for your specific preferences. So I've been using Aura for the last few weeks, and it has been such a great addition to my daily mental health. Everything from listening to sleep tracks and bedtime stories at night, ad-free, of course, to just taking a few minutes throughout the day for some mindfulness, for some positive affirmations, life coaching, inspiration. There's so much on there that it's honestly become a huge part of my daily life. So I have created a playlist on my account. I will share it below. It's called Sweet Dreams, and it's a nice mix of sleep stories, ASMR, some sleep meditations and hypnosis, all kinds of things to help you get to sleep and sleep deeply. So there are 31 tracks in my playlist, and I'm going through and listening to one every single night. So if you would like, you can join me on that for a month-long challenge too. So if you would like to get started completely for free, the first 500 people who click my custom link will get a free trial of Aura, and if you'd like to continue after that, you'll get 25% off as well. So this is such a great app and a great opportunity to get to try something else and see how it works for you. So thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Alright, there we are. The perfect vessel for your dream to be created in. This vessel is carved out of a giant egalitarian pearl. Don't worry about it. It's from a place most likely very far from where you're from, but they come from an ocean made of pure starlight. It's the perfect place to grow a dream. Now, the way that custom dreams work, it's not quite so cut and dry as just saying, I want this to happen in this place. We don't work so much in specifics as we do in ideas. We decide how much romance might be in your dream, or adventure, or mystery, or wonder, or wisdom, or curiosity, things like that. And then once all of those elements have been crafted together, and I give you your dream, your subconscious will fill in the gaps. So I don't even know exactly how these things will manifest, but it will be a wonderful experience just for you. lovely. So, any of these elements that I mention, you're welcome to have a little bit of them, or a whole lot of them, or none at all. It's perfectly fine. And they may manifest in ways that you wouldn't necessarily expect. Romance, for instance. It might be a person, a romantic encounter. It might be stolen glances across a cafe. Or it might be a heartwarming connection with someone. Or maybe even just a romantic environment. Walking through a rose garden, perhaps at sunset. You never know how these things will manifest, but it will be something perfectly curated to you. So, let's start with romance, shall we? Here we are. Like I said, it might not be just a person, a romantic encounter like that. You never quite know how it's going to show up. So, do you think you would like a little bit of romance, a lot of romance, or none at all is also an option? Alright, wonderful. Let me see. Don't want to get one that's too big. Just this one perhaps. I think that will be perfect. There we are. Now, next, how much adventure would you like? Now, adventure doesn't necessarily mean danger. It might not be that you're slaying dragons in your dreams, although it might be. I do have some wonderful, curated dragon slaying dreams. Although, in my dreams with dragons, it's not actually the dragon that needs to be slain, usually. Different subconscious, different outcomes. But an adventure can be something like a grand quest, or it could be exploring uncharted lands, or maybe even exploring a quaint seaside village in the English countryside, as you're finding all of the little antique shops, vintage bookshops to explore. That can be a type of adventure too. So, it really depends on how much adventure you would like. Sure, okay. Add some into our vessel here. A good dream should always have a bit of adventure, I think. There we are. That should be a good mix there. Right, next up, how about adding a little bit of mystery? Now, again, mystery can be any number of things, really. It could be hidden secrets, it could be cryptic messages, it could be simply just the thrill of the unknown. Perhaps you're solving something, or perhaps there are just elements that are not quite fully explained. You never really know how mystery might show up. That one, more than any of them, really. So, would you like any mystery in your dream tonight? Sure. Alright. We'll just pop the cork on our mystery here. Add in a bit of that. Not too much, but a bit of mystery can be quite intriguing. There we are. I think that looks like a good amount. Perfect. Now, How about a sense of nostalgia? Would you like any of that in your dream? That can be quite a wonderful element to add in. It might take place in a childhood home or a favourite place when you were a child. Or perhaps it will be the appearance of a long-lost friend. Or maybe even just a familiar scent from the past that brings you back to happy times. You never know how nostalgia might show up. Yes, of course. A bit of nostalgia can add a wonderful element of heartwarming fun to a dream. There we are. A bit more? Sure. There we go. I think that should be a good amount there. Alright, now, of course, you can have all kinds of wonderful adventure and intrigue and mystery, but you can also have a wonderful sense of serenity and relaxation in your dream. Now, this could be, a gentle waterfall, perhaps basking in beautiful warm sunbeams, or even just a feeling of peace at some point in your dream. Does that sound like something you would like, or shall we stay more with the exciting adventure side? A bit of serenity too, of course. As I said, your subconscious will work to bring all of these elements together. I don't even know exactly what it's going to look like, but it's going to be delightful for you. There we are. There is our lovely serenity there. You never know. Perhaps it's just that your adventure will take place with a person that feels peaceful to you. Someone who feels like they fit right in. Someone who brings out a calming energy of you. You never know. So we'll add in a nice scoopful of serenity there too for you. Wonderful. I think this is going to be quite a nice dream. Alright, now, of course, since we're talking adventure and all kinds of wonderful things, perhaps we should add in a little bit of magic. Perhaps this might be manifested in a world where people cast spells that weave their reality around them. Or maybe it will be a talking creature as your companion. Or maybe you'll be on a quest for some sort of enchanted relic. Or maybe you're breaking a curse. Who knows? It could be anything, really. Or it could be that you're in a magical bookshop where the exact book that you want just floats off the shelf. Or maybe it's a bookshop that's owned by a giant wizened owl who reads stories to children every day at 3 o'clock. You never know. Would you like a little bit of magic in your dream? Good choice. There we are. Just add in a little bit of this. A bit more, of course. There. That should be a lovely blend there for you. This is shaping up to be quite the dream, I think. Now, we've talked about all kinds of fun things, but would you like there to also be an element of wisdom to your dream? Here, let me show you. Wisdom, of course, can take many forms as well. Perhaps you will have someone in your dream that is a guiding presence. Perhaps there will be an element of prophetic visions, maybe some ancient knowledge that's revealed, or maybe it will be a type of lesson that you learn that will incorporate into your real life. You never know. Sure, a little bit of wisdom in there too. There we are. Wisdom sure makes a splash, doesn't it? Perfect. Now, this one perhaps might be a bit emotional. It's alright if you don't want it, but something that can be quite meaningful in a dream is to have some sort of a reunion. Perhaps a lost loved one makes an appearance, maybe a long forgotten pet, a second chance to say goodbye, or maybe it's a place that you miss, your favourite diner when you were a child that no longer exists, your park that you used to play at with your friends, your home that you used to live in when times were simpler. Anything like that can be a reunion. Alright, good. I do generally suggest that we only have one reunion per dream. Otherwise it can be a bit overwhelming, I suppose. Alright, good. Let me pick one out for you. This one maybe. Nice and heartwarming. This one. I think this is the one you need. There we are. Perfect. Now, how about a little bit of curiosity? This one can sort of go hand in hand with mystery, but this one perhaps will manifest in something like hidden doors, or never-ending libraries, or maybe some sort of a puzzle that you get to solve. It also might not be quite as serious as a mystery. Just something that seems out of place that you can explore if you would like, but you don't have to. But a bit of curiosity to a dream can add a wonderful element of surprise. Go. Just a little bit, I think, of curiosity. There. Not too much, just a little. I'll be very intrigued to hear how that one manifested for you. Now, along with all of this fun and adventure, you do also have the option of adding in a personal triumph. Maybe this is overcoming a fear or some sort of evil person that you get to be the hero of a story, or just achieving the impossible in some way, feeling truly unstoppable. Would you like a bit of triumph in your dream? Excellent. Good, good. There we go. This is one that can certainly translate to your living world as well. There we go. Everyone needs a good triumph now and then. Last but certainly not least, we can add in a bit of light-hearted fun. Now, we've got some other elements that of course can be fun too, but this one might manifest in something like a dreamlike carnival, or perhaps a carefree dance. maybe a cozy tea party, or some friendly, funny trickster spirits that like to play tricks but also like to help. You never know, but this will just be some light-hearted, carefree fun to the dream. Yes, good, good, good. Another one that I always suggest having at least a little bit in there. Even the most serious and mysterious of adventures still gives you a chance to have some fun. Wonderful. Let's give this a good stir, shall we? I think this is shaping up to be a wonderful dream for you. Perfect. Now, there is one more element. This is one that I add personally to every single dream that I create. And this is another one that manifests completely differently for every person. Because to me, a dream while you're sleeping is all in good fun, of course, but what good is it if it doesn't have some sort of translation to your waking life? So I like to add in one of these. This is a whispered promise that lingers after waking. Perhaps it's a lesson that can help whatever challenges you're facing in your real life. Perhaps it's a guarantee that things will work out. Perhaps it's a promise from a friend to stay by your side no matter what. But this is something that will help translate whatever happens in your dream to helping in the real world as well. Let's see which one. No, I don't think that one. But, maybe. No, not quite that one either. Maybe this one. Yes, I think that's the right one for you. I think this will be just what you need to hear. Good. Now, just give this a bit of a stir again. There. That is the perfect dream for you. The perfect balance of romance, adventure, mystery, intrigue, nostalgia, serenity, magic, wisdom, curiosity, light-hearted fun, and triumph. This is going to be everything that you need it to be tonight. And then hopefully you will wake up feeling refreshed and especially helped in some way or another. So, now it's all up to you. You don't have to do anything, don't worry. Your mind will take over and create the perfect dream for you. All you have to do is believe and take it. There. Sweetest of dreams, little mortal. Enjoy your personalized dream.